This woman's hilarious hotel fraud fails miserably. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to tap the like. And without too much long talking, let's get to the video.
These officers are heading to a Georgia hotel after a woman reports staff holding her belongings hostage and denying her access to her room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, can you come here? They're not giving me my items from my room.
Okay, what's your phone number?
But what they're about to discover is a whole new twist.
Friday night,
You said you checked into the room Friday night?
I explained to whoever was on duty that night that my
That's a lot of
card
nail.
wasn't working, and I showed them my card on my Apple Pay. She allowed me to get the room, entering it in, and then
Entering like your card number in? Person. Okay.
right, she allowed me to do that. I got the room. I've been here for 2 days.
Okay.
My card declined, which is okay. Not
132.
No, it's not okay.
So I spent all day yesterday, trying to get the money, trying to get a way to pay you because, like I said, my car was broken. So I'm trying to get the money to pay you now. Every time I try a transaction, my bank is blocking it because at this point you've already charged me twice. So it's blocking. So I called my brother and I asked my brother to help me get the room, and he did. Here's my receipt. And now they're not allowing me to get my items out the room.
What you said this is the receipt?
These are the receipts.
So is this for your first transaction?
That's for everything.
So what you see there is from our end.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, that means nothing.
Uh-huh.
All we're asking is if you show us authorization on the bank account. You don't even have to show
On
us
the bank
anything else, yeah.
So for
punch in any kind of card,
Yeah,
you gotta
correct.
physically have one. That's our policy.
But I said, if that was your policy, then I would not have a room at all. You see what I'm saying? Your other employee, that's something you need to take up with your business. Then I wouldn't even have a room right now.
So
You followed your policy.
so
Now you want to follow
hold on. So when you first got here, right? You punched the code in, right? Did you just happen to remember the code, or how did you get the code?
No, I had it sent to me on my Apple Pay. It's like this, and I showed them my ID and everything.
That's not even the last four on there. There's 4427.
Yeah, you have
Yes,
two.
yes,
Uh-oh.
because when I tried again, it declined. So I had to call my bank and I keep asking them to help me get another one.
So where's the car? Physical
Where's
car
the
before
card?
you
That's
said-
what I'm saying.
I don't have this card. I had to order a new card.
Yeah, when you
So how you order a new card and able to use it if you haven't physically gotten it as yet? Yeah, this sound like some scammer business. What this girl talking about? Who she trying to fuck? Who she trying to fool? Yeah, this girl, she full of tricks.
order new cards, they don't give you a whole new number. You keep the same number.
No, you don't.
You
can't
do,
do
because-
cards because it's lost or stolen, and so you get a whole new card.
Do you have the app that shows this card? No. Okay, so what do you have now?
I just have another one from when my transaction got declined. I called my bank and said, hey, I don't know why it's blocking my card. Can I please get another one? And I tried again, over and over again, and it kept declining. That's why I had to ask my brother to pay for it.
Okay, so which one's your brother's card?
This one.
We need some documentation saying that proves otherwise.
I don't have anything otherwise. I don't live here. I was traveling here. My stuff is locked in a room. You won't give me my stuff. I never heard of nothing like that. So now you want to follow your policy after my card declines. I try to get you paid. I get you paid so I can get my items. And now you want
So
my policy.
he's a director, right?
So what's his
hold
policy?
on. He's a director,
Can
right?
you show me the policy?
Can I talk? He's
Right.
a director, right? I don't know what happened between you and the previous employee to where that individual might have let you done something that they're technically not supposed to do. So that means he knows his
Right.
policy. That means
I don't know
he's.
his policy though.
I'm not saying you do.
Are you mental, child? Are you slow? He literally is trying to tell you that whatever you got away with that first employee, even though that could be fraudulent, that was not protocol. That was not allowed. He's trying to tell you that the employee did wrong. Is she not getting that? She just want to stick with the fact that she got away the first time and now she want to get away again. Bumble, hey, scammer gal, that's what she is.
But that doesn't matter. When you come in and become a guest, if you read the policy or not, you are technically obliged by what they have. Their set
Right.
rules. Okay. So what he needs is
He
we
could
need
change
some
that
kind of
policy
documentation
today.
saying that these cards are tied to you.
What'd you say?
At least the first one, or if your brother or whatever, we need something.
Can I see the policy?
What the?
Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't. I'm just asking to see the policy.
Hold on. One step at a time, right? Well, you're trying to get your stuff back, right?
Yeah, so I've done everything that they've asked me to do. I'm not being difficult. If he can show me a
Okay.
policy that says I gotta show you a bank statement, then I understand it.
You
Well, who
already
do you
showed them
bank with
bank
right now?
statements.
What?
No, who do you bank with? Not whoever's on the phone. You.
I got 3 different bank accounts. That don't
Okay,
matter.
so
Yeah.
show me the
Which
bank
name
account
one?
4427, the last card you used.
I don't have it on
What
my
do you?
banking.
I don't understand how you don't have it. That
I
attached
don't
to.
understand why I can't get my items.
We're trying to work through it.
How? This is not working through it. Y'all holding my
We
stuff
are.
hostage after I have a receipt for payment.
This happens all the time. People use
Yes,
fraudulent
yeah.
credit cards, fraudulent.
There you
But I
go.
would have left.
Relax.
I got hair products and clothes.
Okay, can you relax? I'm trying to explain to you why we're going through this process, why we're having this long, delayed process, right? You're talking
Right.
about why do you have to go through here? Why are you taking this side? I'm trying to tell you why.
I'm taking his side.
I'm not taking anyone's side. I'm not.
You not
If you
listening.
could provide, proof that these are your account, because that's what they're doing. Because right now, that's not true. That's fraud. If you're using someone else's card, it's fraud.
Also, she left a name of birth.
See, the first call was made by Mimi yesterday midday, and then
Same person?
same group that were involved. 2 females, 2 males. Last night, when I called the one male, it seemed like tried to get up into the room. I called, he was up, he left before y'all got here, so
She's the only one left right now?
yes.
Oh.
I
So
need
they
some
had a party.
documentation for these cards. Then who gave you access to them?
Right.
I didn't lose nobody else's card. I called my brother and asked him to help me pay for the room because my card kept declining.
Okay, and how did he give you a screenshot? Did you punch the numbers in?
No, the lady punched the numbers in.
What's your brother's name?
The lady did it.
What's your brother's name?
Hello? Can you tell me your information?
Have him text it to you. Never give your name. What's your first name? TAYLOR?
Yeah, Graham.
How do you spell that?
GRAHAM.
That sounds like a lie.
HAM.
Okay, what's your date of birth?
Did you have that name on the reservation?
Yes.
Did she have to show an ID to come in? No. So she has an ID on her.
Oh. So she lied again.
That she's using her wallet, her card and her wallet. She said she banks with Bank of America. Bank of America does not give her temporary. I have Bank of America. They will give you a temporary card. So that's what struck us nerve with me. We allowed her to go ahead and insert her card. It's not her card. It's somebody else's card.
Do you know what name of
Right.
that card is?
We don't know. She said she never had a card. So the night auditor, they basically allow her to punch it in. Because it does give you a prompt if you can't swipe it. It allows
But
you
you're
to.
supposed to be able to see it. Night auditors just didn't do that.
Correct. And that's why we're asking her, but she's not.
I'm trying to see his policies. That's
Okay,
why,
okay,
that's
but
the
look,
whole-
you don't,
She
you
got
don't
away.
dictate what's going to happen. All right, I need to see.
That's a part
Listen,
of me solving
listen,
that's a part
listen.
of me defending myself.
Once you provide me with documentation saying these cards, you have
So help me understand. She trying to solve the equation to herself. So she is the judge. She is the prosecutor. The f- So she is the law. And she ain't worried about what he trying to prove, what the law is trying to prove. She ain't worried about what the policy of the company that she is trying to stay at.
authority to use these cards. They will give you your stuff back.
Side note, look at, I'm sorry, I'm pausing so much. Look at her face. She trying to like figure out how to get out of this mess. She know it is over. She trying to lie her way out of it right now. In her eyes, you can see the scramble.
But
I
right
shouldn't
now,
have to do that.
you can find a way to pay anybody. But if you
My
need, you need to
brother
provide.
gave authority to use his card. They should have said
What's your
that.
brother's name?
They should have said that.
What's your brother's name?
Again.
I don't have to give you his information
Why are you still not providing me information with your bank, with your first credit card, the 4227?
because I honestly feel like I don't have to give you my personal information like that.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving.
You're not. You can't leave.
Why?
Yeah?
You're detained.
For what?
Because right now you're suspected of using fraudulent cards. So
Right.
you're not.
No, y'all won't even give me my
No,
stuff.
can you?
Y'all holding my stuff
No.
hostage. Now
Because
you
the
gonna hold
name,
me
the name you
hostage.
gave me didn't return, and the date of birth did not return out of South Carolina. If you ever had an ID or a driver's
Lie.
license out of any state, that means you would come back on file. So besides on being suspected of using fraudulent cards to have a hotel room, right? Now I'm suspecting that you lied to me.
I
No.
came
Which is
back
a
and
crime.
paid. I didn't have to come back and pay if I was going to use somebody else's items.
That's not the problem.
That is the problem,
The
though.
problem
You
they're
said I used
having.
somebody
The
else's
problem they're
items.
having is
And
they
I
need
didn't,
authority.
but I came
They need
back.
authority. They need a.
She literally creating her own damn problems. They literally telling you what's the problem and you saying no, that's not the problem. I have another problem. I starting to feel like she's slow for real.
I literally could have left.
And you're not providing any details
Right.
regarding those cards. I'm telling you, what you pay with the first card, it does matter. Saying, oh, the money already went through. What does it matter? It does matter, because when that money doesn't go through, when whoever's card that was that you used or someone else's card they used, and they see it's fraud, they're losing money on their end. So that means you got a free stay. Go ahead.
And then number two, I just paid $2,700 and you still won't give me my stuff.
Listen, if you want this resolved, provide proper authority of those cards, right? Give me your real name, date of birth, and guess what? We'll go up there and get your stuff, and I'll help you get it out of here. But right now, you're not providing those two things. Because it doesn't make any sense that your first card that you paid with, you don't have it with you, right? You say you don't have no online banking, which I know that's not true, because every single bank nowadays has online banking. So who sent you the number? The company did?
Yes.
Okay, where's that? Where's the picture? The company sent a company, right? You said that they didn't accept Apple Pay, right? So you got card information, right? Where's that image? That's what I'm looking for.
They gave me a new one.
But I'm saying,
it deletes it.
What
This guy full of shit. It deletes. She should have said when she called them, they told her it on the phone. That was her best option right there. Stupid guy. It deletes. In 2023, it deletes? No, sir. No, hell no. That lock up. That's all.
do you mean it deletes?
I don't know. I just got a new one.
Who'd you get it from? Who sent you to it? Who sent you that card?
My bank.
Well, who's your bank?
I'm not answering.
But do you see it doesn't make any sense? What happened?
So
Now you want to
the night
answer?
auditor let her punch in the numbers to that card. Didn't actually show it. They don't know what name is on. She just punched it in.
Okay.
So they said that was
Their mistake.
their mistake on that part. So they're checking what name that card is under.
So they made an error, and now I can't get my items.
Correct. So that's what you're saying, right? You went in there, you punched in the number, right?
You
and they don't
committed
allow
fraud.
that. But they're making sure that if this is fraud, that they're not going to lose money.
Right.
Give me your ID, right? And provide me proper documentation, provide me and them proper documentation that you had authority to use a card. See, but then
She
you're
can't be
saying
this
no.
stupid.
I'm saying no because y'all not. That's not how I booked this room.
Let's say hypothetically this is fraud. I'm not saying it is hypothetical. Let's say it is, right? Guess what? They're going to lose money because the individual whose identity those cards belong to are going to lose money. They're going to make a claim, and the money's going to get pulled.
Can you excuse me? I'm on the phone with my lawyer.
You're detained.
I don't care.
But you can't walk away.
There's only one way out. I'm on the phone with my lawyer. This is a private
hell
conversation
no.
that I'm having.
Hell no.
Hold on, come here. I'm gonna have to put you in cuffs. Chill out. Have a seat.
I'm on the phone with my lawyer about how illegal.
Let me talk to your lawyer.
How you're illegally. Why are you
talk
on
to your
me?
lawyer. Because you're trying to walk out, and I'm
Because
telling
I'm
you
trying to use the phone in
detained.
private.
Yo, I appreciate this call. He actually have so much damn sense. Let me talk to your lawyer. Let me see the paper the bank sent you. Let me see your brother name. Every freaking lie this guy try to pull off. He say, let me see it. Let me do it. Let me do it. This lying. I appreciate this call.
Not free to go, right?
I'm not going nowhere.
You are. You're walking away from me. I'm standing right over here.
Phone.
Turn around.
Don't put your hands
Turn
on
around.
me. Hello, ma'am. He
Talking.
Turn around.
Bro, don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me.
41, come in here real quick. She's resisting.
Now I'm
Turn
resisting.
around.
No, don't put your hands on
Turn
me.
around.
Don't put your hands on me.
I'm not playing with you.
Why are you putting
Turn
your hands
around.
on me? Keep doing illegal.
Man,
You
she
doing
would've
more
guessed
illegal.
out.
That's gonna come back on you.
Okay.
I'm not even doing nothing.
You put your hands behind your back.
Besides not listening.
Y'all doing more illegal shit. That's gonna
No, you're not. You're being detained. So if you're fighting,
y'all doing more illegal.
Stop.
Give me my phone. You don't do that to nobody. Y'all already illegally holding my stuff after I paid $2,700 for this room. Because I was respecting you, and you had no respect for me.
$2,700 for a room?
Don't touch me.
Get a.
No policy, nothing. I didn't see no policy yet. Show me your policy where it says.
Why you getting loud?
You put your hands on me.
Let's go. Let's go outside. Talk to me. I wasn't here. Let's go figure out what's going on.
He trying to take it to another level because I'm calling my lawyer for the illegal shit I got going on. I know it's illegal. You can't do that.
So you got to give me something so I can actually identify you. Do you have a valid ID or anything?
Again.
No, I'd rather go to jail.
All right. So we don't have a female officer. This one real or fake?
It's fake.
It's a fake ID. Okay. So you're using a fake name.
Oh, wow.
In jail.
Huh? Okay. She wants to be a Jane Doe. So.
Jane Doe?
Yep.
Oh, my.
Where are the keys? Are the keys still on her?
I like to keep my property.
They
We
ain't
will,
search
but
her. I would have slapped it. I like to keep my property. They ain't strip search her. They not strip. They that's crazy. They ain't search her though. Like they ain't give her a pot down. She could have some things on her. She could have weapons on her.
Can't hold on to your property back here, okay? I'm gonna
Right.
run this license number that she provided.
32 Chuckle.
Here's
What's up?
she showed me a picture of her license.
So when she started walking away, I told
She
her to
did?
detain. My dude, I'm not gonna let you choose. Like, there's only one way out here. I said, no, there's not.
That's a fake ID. I don't know.
Bob called 2110
Yeah.
Madison Drive.
That's her.
2110 Madison Drive.
Hey, look at the. Go over there and see her.
Can you look at me real quick? Look at me.
That's my sister. That's not me.
So what's your name then?
Listen,
We're
just go to jail.
Okay,
I already
but the-
asked that.
Okay, but the thing is,
Being cool, I'd rather be cool with
we've
you.
got to put you in jail under your name, and you're not getting out. Nobody can bond you out. Just help us help you. You're not looking at some crazy charges right now. We can't prove any frauds going on. We're just trying to figure out who you are. So if you want to have a chance to be bonded out today, within a couple hours, give us your real information.
By the way, this cop sharp. They can't prove fraud because they don't know her name yet. Once she tell them her name, then they can prove the fraud. I like that one, cop.
If you want to sit in there for weeks and weeks and weeks, because they're not going to be able to bond you out and process you without us knowing who you are, because we're not going to release that. I mean, it is what it is. If you got a warrant, you got a warrant. If you don't have a warrant, then just be straight up. It's not that difficult. I mean, you got
Send
a
her to
warrant in
jail,
there.
bro.
If you want us to take your car, do a search warrant, because this is what we can do. We can take your car, get a search warrant, try to figure out if the fraud did actually take place with the fraudulent credit cards, stuff like that. I don't want to take it that far, but we have that opportunity to do that if we want to investigate the fraud and if they really want us to see if it was a fraudulent transaction that took place. All right, help us help you. That's all I'm asking.
I tried to do that.
Huh?
I tried to do
When?
that earlier.
I
How?
understand,
Nobody tried to
but
help me.
but from the get-go, you've been lying about your name, right?
Right.
You're still lying about your name. Do you want to be straight up with us and tell us who you are, or are you going to make me keep doing research? Because I'm going to find it eventually. I can't force you to give me my name. I can't force you to give you your name. It's going to speed up the process a lot if you do. What is your last name?
KHAN.
First name?
JOI.
Joy?
Oh my
What's your date of
God.
birth, Joy? All right. And what state is that out of?
Jersey.
New Jersey?
That gotta be a lie.
That's where your ID's out of? Your sister's got one out of North Carolina. Do you have one out of North Carolina? Okay. All right.
Joy
You have a warrant or
Khan.
anything like that you're worried about?
No.
No? You just... So it's be difficult.
Ain't no way
on
that's
Monday
her name.
today?
I feel like what they're doing is illegal. Holding my property.
The hotel?
Yes.
Oh, listen, that's civil. That's nothing we can do.
And I was trying to resolve that. I was trying to resolve that issue.
How?
And I could have just left.
Yeah, I mean, you should have been taken to small claims court later on. If they're going to hold your property, that's on them. But if they, in their policies and stuff, they can do that if there's no payment made. And both of your cars, I guess, failed.
No, they don't have a receipt for payment.
Well, they're saying you did, so I guess there's some miscommunication.
It's the other person that they were trying to get. He already left.
The guy that you were with, they were trying to get him. They think he's the one that did all the fraud stuff.
This guy is stupid as hell. The guy that you were with, that you brought to the hotel, that you watched leave, they claim was doing all the fraud that you were with. That's who they looking for, not you that actually stayed there. That's crazy. I hope she had fun. She loyal to whoever that guy is, I can tell you that. But boy, quite foolish, if you ask me.